Good day, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome again to Diana Academy Highlights. This is the session that is special to deliver to you different highlights that are happening around the world, especially when it comes to blockchain ecosystem adoption. It's something that we focus on trying to look on different areas around the world, how they are adopting the usability of blockchain ecosystem, and then we try to share with you what does it mean for the ecosystem of blockchain. So you're going to have me, Trace Magno,
as well with Charity Aaron.
and remember, this conversation is brought to you by the power of Encrypters Wallet.
Yes.
Talking about Encrypters Wallet, we've been using this wallet for almost like 6 years now.
Yeah, 6 years.
And we always tell people, we know there are so many wallets out there, but Encrypters is one of the new wallets that stand its chance when it comes to flexibility, user-friendly, and important, and actually good services.
Yeah, exactly.
But the
Very good
products that you
services.
can find in the ecosystem of Encrypters is something that it can change your life.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
And what I can say is that Encrypters has always been delivering.
Yeah.
Since we started using it, what it promotes has always been delivered.
Exactly.
On point.
So as we are listening this session, just go to your Play Store, App Store, download Encryptors Wallet. Just search INKRYPTUS, and you see the wallet there. You download it. Or if you want to know more about the wallet, just visit our website www.encryptors.com, and you'll find a lot of detail there that they are explaining about the whole ecosystem of Encryptors Wallet. So basically, today we have a very important information.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll be focusing from the United States, as the Trump himself says, United States is going to be the capital city for crypto, and he is the pro-crypto president.
Yes.
So actually, on 26th of August 2025, there was a cabinet meeting at the White House of United States, and the Secretary of United States Department of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, was delivering the speech. And one of the things that was very amazing is that he came to report that they will be reporting and feeding the economic details and information on blockchain.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and on 28th of August, they started to publish the economic information, to be specific, GDP. They started with the GDP on around 8 public blockchain, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Ava, and much more.
Most EVMs, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So except Bitcoin.
yeah, except Bitcoin.
Yeah. So it's something that is really having a meaning. Like people would say, like, okay, it's just they're just delivering the information, but this has a lot of meaning, a huge meaning to the ecosystem of blockchain and the adoption. The adoption of the use case of different projects that they have been brought in the ecosystem of blockchain.
Yeah.
And this is not only for blockchain, even for crypto as well, because from what I saw and did my analysis and confirmed, they have published in more than in around 8 public blockchains, as I said, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Ava, and others. And as at the same time, the information that are going to be published on this blockchain, they are going to be outsourced. I mean, taken from oracles, trusted oracles, which 2 networks, Chainlink and Pyth.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So it's something very good. And not only that, the crypto transaction to facilitate the embedment will be taken from Gemin, will be facilitated by Gemin, Coinbase, and another wallet I've forgotten, but this is around 3 wallets that you were mentioned. Gemin, Coinbase, and the other one. So you can see this is the real huge adoption. Of course, it's a proof of concept. It's not like they have now came official, like now this is how we are going to deliver that. Of course, the normal data publishing is going to be there, but now they are trying to see how they can utilize the blockchain to publish the information which are immutable, so that they can be used in the ecosystem of blockchain. And we know blockchain is having a lot of use cases. Yes. So people are asking themselves the question, how is it working?
Okay, how is it working?
Yeah, like how do you publish the information in blockchain and to make it immutable?
Before we actually go there, you have highlighted one of the most important things that we have always been trying to educate people, that blockchain technology is more than just cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
There are other use cases which this technology can be used. And the US has proved that you can actually publish economic data using that blockchain technology. And I think how it works, we all understand that these blockchains that we operate with, the Bitcoin blockchain and Ethereum, like Ethereum Solana, and others, are closed systems. And they cannot access data outside of it.
Data,
So what they know is what is inside their blockchain. Now, to address this, some people saw that there is this problem. And the solution that they came with is to create a layer 2. Which actually now are called Oracle blockchains. So they collect data outside, and then they bring it inside the blockchain.
They translate the off-chain data
off-chain to on-chain data. Meaning that they are now they have made a way in which now off-chain data, things that are happening in the real world, can be accessed by smart contracts within the blockchain.
And exactly, some of the smart contracts they need outside, off-chain data to execute, because speaking of a smart contract, that means there are some of the conditions that they have to be achieved for a certain action to be executed. So if the data that is needed is, for example, when you're talking about the project data about insurance, you talk about weather, it has to be outsourced from the off-chain data. So how the gap between off-chain and the on-chain, that's where now Chainlink came in with the solution, including Pyth as well. So one of the things that I checked on how they are publishing their data is like this. They will be collecting data from Bureau of Economics Analysis, BEA. So those data now are going to be created in a PDF or CSV file, and then this file is going to be hashed so that it can have its own digital fingerprint. That's an hash. And then after that, it's going to be taken to the oracles, which is Chainlink and Pyth, and then it's going to be published on those public blockchain. And somebody will be asking like, okay, so what does this really mean? So this is very important step, because remember previously blockchain, they were isolated. They didn't have that layer of interoperability. That means the communication between one blockchain and another blockchain was not possible. So the layer 2 solutions, I think they really helped a lot to create the communication between one blockchain and another. Because this blockchain can be solving this problem, but that blockchain can be solving another problem. But at some point you may find this blockchain is in need of this blockchain. So they need to have an interoperability layer. I think that solution was already solved. That's why you see today we have layer 2 blockchains like for on-chain, off-chain to on-chain data translation, which is Chainlink is now working in collaboration with public blockchain like Ethereum, Solana, etc. in delivering the information. And this is a very important step. As you can see, the way Chainlink. So for this case, the oracle which are trusted now will be Chainlink and Pyth. So this is, as we said, it's a proof of stake. It's a proof of concept. They are trying to see how it's going to work. And from what I see, they are going to, if things goes well, that means they will be publishing more and more data, unemployment rate, CPI, PPI, and much more. All the data will be found in the blockchain and can be verified by using the the digital fingerprint, which you call it hash. And somebody will be asking like, okay, so these oracles, how do they work? To the point that they can translate the on-chain data to be on-chain data.
Well, the thing is, the idea behind Chainlink was that we needed data to flow into the blockchain. Now, if we had one source of information, that's we refer to it as a centralized oracle or a centralized source of information, which is actually not good, because if that oracle that you're depending on is going to lie to you, then obviously the data that you're going to receive is also going to be a lie.
And also there's a chance that the reaction of sentiment of investors can be manipulated.
Exactly.
Yes.
If we have one source. So Chainlink designed a way that you can have a decentralized oracle network.
So that you can collect the information from different sources.
Okay. Then you can have a way of analyzing
aggregating them to get the single correct averaged answer.
Yes.
Of course, some of the answers they need a straight answer.
Yeah.
But most of the data they can be aggregated.
Yes. And mostly the way I understand how Chainlink operates is that usually a user submits a request.
Yes.
So I want
that's a contract request.
Yes, contract request. I want this type of information.
Yes.
And within the request, they can say, okay, I'm willing to pay this much for this information.
That is like a service level agreement.
Yes, service level agreement. Then they will also say, in some cases, they're like, I want only these qualified oracles.
That means you have to check for something called it's a reputational contract.
Yes, reputational.
Like you cross-check among the list of nodes.
Oracles, yes.
You try to find those that have been having the frequency of delivering the correct data.
And then
also
you roll out that data also.
Exactly. Yes. Because sometimes you may find these oracles, they're not fit for the information that you want. So you rule out them. Exactly. So
once that is received, then those oracles will go off chain. Yes, and search for that information that you want, and they will deliver it. But there's usually I don't
order
remember.
Matching.
Yes, I don't remember the actual term. Is that those oracles usually collect that information first of all off chain, and then
that is order matching.
Yes,
it's an order matching.
Yes.
Like they check among the information that has been collected, which one that they like. Okay, let's say you want to check the price of gold per ounce, per annum. Per ounce, exactly. Yeah. So if 90% have said this and only 20% have said that, then you can rule out the 20% with respect to their factual data, and then you take this. That is order matching. So from those 80%, now you are going to do something called an aggregate contract.
Yeah, aggregate.
To find out the single correct answer to be submitted on the chain.
On the chain.
So that is how Chainlink works. So in this case of blockchain, publishing data by Department of Commerce in US, they are going to have a single point of collecting the data, but they will be having multiple sources to validate the data to be taken in the in the PDF to be created with a digital fingerprint, because Bureau of Economic Analysis is the one that always delivers the information, but that collects data from different areas. So the trusted source will be the Bureau of Economic Analysis. So it's somehow, but that is unofficial information, which is very good. But what is the advantage of this?
I think, first of all, for us blockchain enthusiasts, it's a right step. I mean, in our direction, it's the right step, because we are now seeing blockchain being used more and more and more.
Like it's no longer used as a speculative tool. It's now being featured in a very crucial aspect of economics.
Yes, exactly.
That is very important. And one thing that there is a day that I met someone and he was saying, blockchain is a very good thing, but the problem is crypto. But how would you work with blockchain without crypto?
Exactly.
And I think this has been a very good lesson, because for Chainlink to deliver the information, you need to pay the nodes. How do you pay? You need a coin to pay with.
Yes.
And other blockchains also, like Ethereum, whatever, for them to store your data to be verified, you need to pay Ethereum, you need to pay Solana, etc. That's why you see Gemin and Coinbase and other wallets have been selected to be the wallet that will be used for transactions to facilitate the embodiment of the information in blockchain. And one thing that has been a great information is that after that information, you see these Chainlink and Pyth, of course, people, they don't see much how they are potential. But after the information, you saw Pyth went up like 2 times.
2 times, yeah.
Even Chainlink also performed like 5% because Chainlink is having a huge price. So it's really showing, like, sometimes the information, they really trigger the short-term reaction of those people who are chasing the price tag. But basically, those people who knows the potential of these coins, they always invest in the foundation idea because they know it's just a matter of time for this coin to perform.
Yeah, and I remember last year, before even the halving, you said before halving you need to have a list of a number of tokens, and one of those was Chainlink.
Exactly.
And that's why you always tell people, like, in this industry, the blockchain industry, whenever you're going for a cryptocurrency, you have to look at the project.
Exactly. And basically, if I was to take back my words, I could have never said before halving you should have this. I could have said these are the potential assets that you need to have in your portfolio, because halving nowadays, of course, it's something that can trigger, but it's not that the main factor. And this is very important because, as the matter of fact now, do you know that this kind of data that are official to be published in the blockchain, it's now giving the access of other protocols, private data prediction, etc. Even the real world asset, the DeFi stuff that they run by using smart contract. Now they are going to have the valid information from the trusted, so that they can, they are going to have the data that can be used to trigger different protocols in the DeFi stuff, real world asset tokenization and everything that are coming from the trusted and authenticated data source. Because they are official information. So this removes that angle that people may think like, okay, this kind of information that has been reported sometimes can be manipulative. But as long as we have the trusted and official data from the government, then this, and the good thing, the data from the government is not only proved by themselves, even by private data economics analysts. So it's like you have a separate node coming offline to collect the data that's going to be fingerprinted or created a hash with to go and be published. Because it's not only publishing the data, the top liners also will be posted. For some top liners, I mean, like those headlines that they trigger the sentiment of investors, like the GDP or unemployment rate now is like this. They'll be publishing something like that as well. So this one has really brought an easy access of the data and giving access to fairness of competition to the performance of different assets in the market with respect to the real and actual data, which are not manipulative. And this brings the ecosystem of different projects that relies on information to be fair, regardless if it's a government owned or it's a private owned. But now we have a point that we can rely to the data which are verifiable and they're not manipulated.
Exactly.
And also shows how blockchain and crypto coexist to deliver something potential in the community. And this shows also blockchain now is no longer used as a speculative tool. Rather, it's used as a tool for the crucial economic data deliverance, which are immutable, they can never be manipulated or something. I think this is a huge step indeed.
It's a huge step. And going back to your words, you say, like, someone said cryptocurrencies are the problem to blockchain. You're now wondering. Now, you see, with factors like this, Chainlink being used to publish government data. It means it's very positive on the Chainlink blockchain.
Exactly.
And now the impact in terms of monetary value is going to be seen on Chainlink.
Exactly.
The coin.
It's coin.
It's coin.
It's a blockchain.
So these cryptocurrencies and blockchain, they coexist together. And it comes down to one thing. Always consider the project when you are considering the cryptocurrency.
And I think that is very important because we have been always insisting, like, when you want to do investment with the crypto assets, first of all, I think the last video we spoke about this. Before you start even strategizing, you need to understand what are you strategizing on. Like, you need to understand exactly, because, okay, you cannot say, okay, when I get to Dar es Salaam, I'll be riding a bike with a speed of this much so that I can get to the other city in this time. You don't even know the roads. If they are rough or they are good, you don't even know you need to know how the roads are and everything so that you can plan, like, okay, in that case, I have to use a motorbike or a car or a bike, or a motorcycle, bicycle or something. Like, you need to know what are you planning on first before starting to choose which strategy is going to be effective. Because now, from what I understand, many people have been having that bad experience and talking bad about crypto, because first of all, they just invest in crypto because they're chasing the price tag. They don't invest in the business foundation idea. And that's why you see some people saying this is a spiritual, because they're confused. Like when they go this way, it goes that way. When they go this way, it goes that way. But when you are dealing with the economic asset, which is on the speed of adoption, sometimes you have to be very careful on how you pinpoint things, especially when you want to pinpoint, like, okay, the price is going to be like this, or you have to do like this to make a profit. It's very, very cautious thing to be giving out, because things are changing. So there are so many dynamics that they affect the price, they affect the behavior of the people adopting the crypto use mindset on how they invest. Things are changing and there are so many dynamics. So it's very important for you also to keep on learning time to time so you can have a proper approach. Despite the right asset and the right project, you need a proper way to invest. Because now people will be blaming, oh, Bitcoin is not stable or whatever. Why was it not stable? Was the project bad, or what was the reason to the price fluctuation to be so huge? You can find most of the people who are buying Bitcoin, they are not investors. They are speculators chasing for the price tags. But now the price is stabilized because most of the people and institutions buying Bitcoin, they're buying it as an asset for strategic reserve. So those people who are saying crypto is bad, you have to ask yourself, why is it bad? What kind of crypto did you buy? And which approach did you use? And what was your expectation to the point that you are saying this thing is bad? Because we know it's a new tech. We're going to have so many things coming along. And that means we need to adapt. Exactly. So there is no way you can say I'm going to use... Of course, there are some of the blockchain that they can operate without crypto, but they are not public blockchain. And they can never be used in a smart contract operation. Like they are blockchain, like they can be used within a certain department, but you'll have to find a way how to pay those people who are validating the information.
Since it's inside, then
they can just pay like offline payment. And which is not going to be the aspect of the blockchain that we want to be operating in the fair way, so that it can be used in the operation of other DeFi projects.
Yes, as long as the blockchain is decentralized, then you need crypto. But if it's centralized, then
you can do whatever, like, because guys, I like the way Rival is. It's using trusted nodes. So they can say, okay, people who are validating the information in Rival will be paying salary. It's an agreement. But as long as it's a public and you want to use it in the smart contract, you need crypto, of course, because there's no way you need nodes from different areas in the world and you say you'll be... Because some of the people you don't even know by their name.
You don't know.
You know them by the way they are accessing the blockchain and validating the data, and the proof is done, and then you pay them. You don't need to know who are they. You just need to know if they are right.
Exactly.
And by the way, people will be saying like, okay, so those people who are working with a Chainlink, for example, how do they benefit? Those providing information, like, okay, we have a service level agreement and now you are looking for the oracles to provide you with information. How do they benefit?
They're paid in link.
Exactly. And by the way, people something that they don't even know is that if you want to be part of the oracle that delivers information in Chainlink, you need to provide a collateral for the trust. You need to stake. Buy link, stake, and then if you provide the wrong information, your funds are going to be slashed. So there is no way in this world that needs an equality to the access of different services as far as blockchain is concerned, to bring about equality, especially to unbanked people. There is no way you are going to escape crypto. So the scenario of United States publishing economic data in blockchain has triggered us to understand that blockchain adoption now is no longer speculative. It's getting into a crucial point of economics. It has showed us how important is having the interoperability layer in blockchain for multi-blockchain communication. It has showed us also the importance of cryptocurrencies in making the blockchain work to be possible and effective. Because how the nodes are going to be working without being paid?
They have to get paid.
Exactly. So I think this is very important. And we keep on insisting. looking at people speaking so many things, speaking that and hyping about this project, it does not change anything. What changed is that you need the right mindset to understand that cryptocurrencies, blockchain, it's something that were brought not to cover the criminals, not to fight against the government. It was not the aim. The goal was most of the people who are into power, they are error prone, they are biased, they are human. Like, people saw the financial system is being compromised by people because they are biased, they are humans. So they wanted something to come up and try to solve the problem, which is transparent, secure, and all that.
Yeah.
That's why they came up with blockchain.
Blockchain, yeah, exactly.
But okay, fine. The blockchain came out from outside, didn't come from the government. So the adoption of it was a bit complicated because we had so many people delivering bad and confusing information about blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And it that's why I even did that topic, how misunderstanding breeds more scammers. Because the fact that a blockchain is technical, and when we talk about crypto, the fusion of technology and economics.
Yeah.
And most of the people, they don't want to do the homework. They believe in illusion. They believe in something that if they have been told tomorrow you're going to be rich, they better believe that more than, okay, come and learn to understand this one works like this, 1 + 1 = 2. They say, oh, it's spiritual. You need to, meditate for you to make a decision to invest. Meditate without understanding how the logic works. I don't think that makes sense. So I think it's important people to learn and wake up and see, like, blockchain is not a miracle. And blockchain smart contracts, whatever, is not a stamp of legitimacy. Just like the way you see people who are having a bad intention, they use a chance of misunderstanding to create more scams in blockchain and run with a smart contract. But that does not mean blockchain is bad. Blockchain was brought to elevate humanity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think that is something that maybe for me I would like to say. Maybe if you have something else to add up there before we close up.
No, I believe everything has been said.
Yeah.
And just to emphasize on the fact that you need understanding when you are associating yourself with this industry.
Yes.
Because, it's not only in blockchain.
Yeah.
But in many industries, there are usually a group of people who win and a group of people who lose.
Exactly.
And what sets them apart is that most people who win, they usually know what they do and they're patient.
Exactly.
Now, there's a very small thing that so many people don't know.
Yeah.
And I think it's written. There's a book I once read.
Yeah.
And it said that in a bull market, most people make money and think that they understand the market.
That is the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem. Because
in the beginning, people think that, okay, when we're in a bull run, right?
Yeah.
The market is going up.
Yeah.
And you buy a coin and it goes up and you're like, this thing is easy.
It's easy. Because they are telling the moment and explaining it as an experience of, okay, there is so how should I say it? There is a match, a full match analysis, and the moments in the match.
Exactly.
So if someone has did one dribble, he cannot say I'm the best. No, how have you performed the whole game?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Now, people, when they get in and they see, because in cryptocurrencies, I know you are aware.
Yes.
You'll hear like, this guy told me to buy this and these coins. In the last bull run, he made a lot of money.
Since when previous performance guarantees the future?
No, it doesn't.
Economically, it does not make sense. Practically and logically, it does not make sense.
So I think people should not be, people are chasing like, we want to make money in this industry. They just buy coins because someone who claims that they have made money back then is telling them to buy these coins. And knowledge is very important. Yeah. And another thing that I've just remembered is that don't judge the person who's teaching you, like your teacher in this industry, based on his results. Judge him based on his students' result. Not his.
Yes.
His students.
Yes. Because he might be taking people's money.
Yes.
And claiming that he's making money from the involvement of
the
business.
Students are the ones who are going to actually reflect if the teacher is telling the truth or not. Because we have so many mentors, so many so-called gurus who have very good results.
Yeah.
And they sell premium courses. Because I once met someone who was given a course that here at the N Academy, it's like we give it for pennies.
Yeah.
He was charged, I think it was $11,000.
What the hell?
And he was told, like, if you want to buy a cryptocurrency, you have to look at 1, 2, 3, and $11,000.
And look at this. I even came across with a group of people saying that the bull run is coming. That was last year, you know.
Last year.
They are saying like the bull run is coming, so we are creating a group and we are going to tell you the coins to buy that are going to do 10x, 100x, up to 1,000x. I was like,
how much did they want them to pay?
They are charging like a lot of money, man. They're charging a lot of money, and the bad thing sometimes they are telling people to buy crypto like baby Shiba, baby Doge, Kinuinu, whatever. They are giving them so many coins, and they know they are valueless. So they say, "You see that coin? I have gave you 100 million tokens, baby Doge." So if that goes to 0.01, you are a millionaire. So the bad thing, they don't tell them what's going to make the price go up. So those people, because they don't want to do the homework,
and they're also desperate.
They are dreaming, of course, they are desperate. So they may think, oh, maybe these coins. And if you check the value there, it's zero. It's 0.10. Of course, it's 100 million coins or tokens, but the value is zero. But for them, they say, this coin last bull run, it did this. So this bull run is going to do even more. Hold these tokens. And probably sometimes it's very bad because you may find someone is giving them like, okay, I'm taking like $1,000 and I'm giving you 100 million baby Doge tokens. They're worth not even $50. And they lie to people. I'm taking 1,000 and I'm giving you maybe 100 million baby Doge or whatever, and you have 0.0 something. Like they take those tokens which are having low value, and they give you millions of tokens, but the value is zero, and I'm taking your money. That's what they do. So sometimes people have to be very careful with these people called mentors, promising you are going to be rich. Okay, business to be good does not guarantee for you to be rich. As I say always, getting into right business does not guarantee you to be rich unless you use a proper approach. And it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not an overnight rich. There is no free money in crypto. There is no fast being rich in crypto. There is no wealth without value in crypto. It's just like another business. You need discipline, education, experience, patience, and the market always has been there to reward people who are smart, not emotional, and patient.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you are hyped, emotional, not patient, of course you are going to reward those people who are patient in the market.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have to be patient for something that is making sense. That's why I said you need to be smart, patient, and not emotional. But because sometimes people, they keep on saying, oh, hold, my brother, hold. Hold what? You are holding a dead meme coin, and then you say, no, it will go up, keep on holding. It's going down. Buy the dip. What if it's a spiral? It's not even a price correction.
It's very sad. It's very sad. We are saying it like it's something easy, but putting your financial life on the hands of someone, it's very bad.
It's very bad. I'm telling you.
You need to know what you're doing. In terms of finances, know what you're doing.
Exactly.
If you go to the hospital, for example,
and
you find like I'm the doctor who is going to treat you,
are
you going to agree? You know me, we have lived together all this time.
No, I will not.
You will not, right?
Yes.
Why? Because I'm not qualified to be a doctor.
You're not qualified to be a doctor, of course.
Then why don't people do the same in their finances?
That's a problem because they're emotional. They think life is all about chances.
If someone tells you...
I told you last time, these people who are desperate to make it in their life, they are ready to do 8,000 times dates. But 8,000 steps, hell no. They can't because they feel like they are going to be late.
Learn. Me, I always tell people, me, I did not really get into learning about cryptocurrencies when I started.
I know.
I was very hyped, and unfortunately for us, we started in scams because we did not know anything.
No, yeah.
But when you start to learn, and you're like, okay, so this is, if I see this is a scam.
Yeah.
This is crypto. Now you start to learn now how to invest in cryptocurrencies. Unfortunately, I never told this to people, but in 2020 something, I think.
Yeah.
And it was not 2020 something, it was late 2090s.
Yeah.
I bought Shiba because I believed it was going to get to $1.
Hey.
Because I did not know that, I believed that it was going to get to $1. But
there's the time people were saying, look at the trading volume, it's going to
get to $1. But the more you learn, you're like, oh, so that was a mistake.
Yeah, it's not possible to get to $1. It's practically not possible, not today or tomorrow.
No, I started moving away from the meme coins. I was like, no, let me now start searching for
I went through the same trauma, to be honest. I bought so many meme coins expecting them to... That time there is a wave that came in, like there are so many coins came in, they say it's a Doge killer.
Doge killer.
Yes, because of Shiba, etc.
But that has made us what we are today. Like we are willing to learn because every day we are growing.
And we are still learning, of course.
We're still learning.
Yeah.
And the industry is even growing on its own. So we are trying to catch up with the industry that is always growing.
You need to catch up because the dynamics are too... they're coming frequently, the dynamics are there. So you cannot say like, I learned after halving 6 months later or 1 year later, then I must be a bull run. Things are changing. You still stuck on whatever that you thought it's going to be like that. If it's all about economics, you have to know things are changing.
Things are always changing.
Strategies are changing as well. And you need to be flexible as well to get the better results. It's not about you looking like you ahead of time, but you have to make sure that what you're doing is right. Of course, you cannot say you are 100% perfect, but at least you need to be precise to the reality.
And I would like to finish. I would not like to add any more. But I would like to paraphrase what you always say. You say something which is very, very smart. Like, don't treat our words like it's the law or like it's the Bible.
Bible or Quran.
Listen to us, then do your own analysis.
Exactly.
Then from there important. You can compare.
Yes, because at the end of the day, we are trying to deliver the logic that we have learned. It's not like we are taking things from our heads. No. We are trying to find the best and easiest way to explain things to people so that we can have a proper and responsible adoption of blockchain ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly.
So that means we give you a lead, but you have a responsibility to do your own research. Do your research logically, not emotionally. Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
So that was it. We were trying to do the highlights. Basically, our anchor was from the Department of Commerce from US, starting to publish the economic data in blockchain. We have said 9 blockchains public, but it will be derived from the trusted oracle of Chainlink and Pyth. And also we have seen Gemin, Coinbase and the other wallets going to be facilitating for crypto transaction to help the embedment of the information from off-chain to on-chain in these 9 selected public blockchain. And remember, this is a proof of concept. So it's still being under surveillance as they are doing much. So maybe we'll have more, but this is a very huge step and a good step because it was announced on the cabinet meeting in White House. So let's keep on watching and see. But remember, this conversation is brought to you by Encrypters Wallet, one of the ways that when you want to build your digital asset portfolio, manage it, grow it, and benefit from it, Encrypters is one of the ways that I'm going to recommend.
Exactly.
Yeah, so don't forget to go to your Play Store, App Store, download this wallet, or visit www.encrypters.com, read, understand, and if you find something is too complex, we're always here to assist you. Just give us a comment and ask the question. We are going to give you a proper alignment of information that they're going to help you to have the data that they're going to help you to do something called informed decision making. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, and God bless you. Bye.
Encrypters, yeah, that's the shield I trust. Crypto real, no hype, no rust. Blockchain dreams built block by block. One wallet, one world, yeah, we breaking the lock. It's encrypters, powering the shift we need.